LBC News. Weather.
Any heavy rain overnight will move north and eastwards, but there'll still be some scattered showers around for Sunday, mainly in the southeast of England. Clear spells for many, but a chance of some blustery heavy showers in western areas, with hail and thunder in places. Staying mild, with highs of 17 degrees. Monday will be breezy, with spells of heavy rain across northern and western areas. Dry in the southeast, with sunny spells. Recent mild temperatures, though, will drop further into this week.
In sport, Leeds have secured their first away win of the season after beating Liverpool 2-1. LBC's John Stratford has more of the sports news.
It was a miserable return for Chelsea boss Graham Potter to his old club Brighton. Chelsea were thrashed 4-1 in the Premier League. The Blues hadn't been beaten since his arrival at Stamford Bridge last month, and the win was Brighton's first since Potter's departure. He told Sky Sports News his new side struggled to cope as their opponents raced into an early 2-0 lead.
They've given everything, and they did again today. It was just to congratulate Brighton. Their intensity was there, the atmosphere was strong, and we suffered a little bit in the start of the game. And when the scoreline's against you, it's very difficult.
That result means Chelsea have fallen 5 points behind third-place Tottenham, who came back from 2-0 down to secure a 3-2 win away at Bournemouth. Spurs boss Antonio Conte says he's delighted to see his side return to form in the top flight.
It was vital to win this game because in the last two games in Premier League we got 0 points.
Newcastle continued their impressive Premier League form with a 4-0 victory over Aston Villa. It consolidates their place in fourth and moves Eddie Howe's side 3 points clear of fifth place Chelsea. In the Saturday lunchtime kick-off, Manchester City went top with a 1-0 win at Leicester. Frank Watson was watching at the King Power Stadium.
Both before and after this game, Leicester boss Brendan Rodgers praised his team's growing defensive resilience. And after this showing, few would question that assessment. Despite enjoying over two-thirds of possession, the champions conjured few clear-cut chances, and it took a sublime Kevin Bruyne free kick to settle the issue, a goal which Yuri Tielemans was desperately unlucky not to equalise when he volleyed against the bar. Post-match, Pep Guardiola doubted that it was the absence of Erling Haaland and Phil Foden, who was a late substitute, that rendered his men somewhat toothless against a packed home defence. That's something he'll doubtless be pondering as his team return, though perhaps only briefly, to the top of the table. It finished Leicester City 0, Manchester City 1.
Elsewhere, Fulham and Everton played out a goalless draw at Craven Cottage. Crystal Palace were 1-0 winners at home to Southampton. Brentford against Wolves finished 1-1. Burnley scored late to beat Reading 2-1 and maintain their 2-point lead at the top of the Championship. Blackburn climbed to second after keeping the pressure on with a 1-0 win at Hull. In the Scottish Premiership, Rangers beat Aberdeen 4-1 to move within a point of leaders Celtic and ease some pressure on manager Giovanni van Bronckhorst. He'd been booed following their previous appearances at Ibrox. Hibs have gone above Aberdeen to third, thanks to a 3-0 victory over St Mirren. Dundee United remained bottom following a 1-0 defeat to Motherwell. St Johnstone got past Kilmarnock by the same score. In the Rugby League,